Hi Taurus, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Taurus, this is behind the scenes on your person. Yeah, this is a reading all about them, right? And yeah, we're getting real nosy about them, Taurus. We love to do this kind of stuff, right? Yeah, and we have their passwords, because we have inside sources, right? We have their passwords to all their email accounts, and and we know what sites they visit, left and right. We know all this stuff, right? So, no, we don't, but we're gonna find out some things about them today. We are with this reading, all right? And I'm looking at their oracle cards, you guys, and they have 3 cards here that can talk about things coming to light, maybe even 4. I feel like it's 3: the dragonfly, the hangman, and the lantern. Yeah, and forgive my voice, you guys, still didn't really entirely get better. So, say a prayer for me tonight, all right? Because this voice it's pretty kind of, I don't like it, okay? So, we're looking at the dragonfly, the hangman, and the lantern. I feel like these are all things coming to light, or an epiphany, right? The dragonfly can talk about a few things, but one of the things it does talk about here, it can talk about healing, right? It can, but it talks about things coming to light, just like the dragonfly sheds light, right? He does. This beautiful blue or kind of purpley looking, yeah. And the hangman too is an epiphany, right? And we know that even in the traditional tarot, that the hangman talks about, like an enlightenment, okay? This one can talk about an epiphany, which is, pretty much the same. And it can talk about somebody having a hardship, right? The lady is here hanging the man. That's her husband. She's hanging him upside down on the clothesline, and her panties are here too. And she's like, you belong down there. You belong, like, facing the ass of my underwear, right? The back of my underwear, right? She could be mad. She's kind of laughing here, but the fact that she has her husband hung up there on the clothesline, I feel like she found something out that she didn't like, an epiphany, yeah. So she's hanging him up there. And this is the Housewives deck, guys, but you don't have to be married, right? No, you don't. And we have the lantern. This can talk about, it can talk about like something coming to light as well. It can. And the World card, this Taurus, this is your person's reading, and they have all these resources available to them, whoever they are. And the world is their oyster right now, for sure. They have this card of home, and God, there's actually like a skull. I'm going to have a look at that because I thought it was a nice card. But now that I see the skull over there, maybe they're going to a haunted castle. Let's see here. That's what that looks like, right? And let's see what we have for home. And we have the card of you are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Okay, I'm not really sure why that skeleton is there. It's there for a reason. Oh, it's an owl. Okay, sorry, guys. It looked like a skeleton face. You could be going, wow, get your magnifying glass out for sure, right? These are pretty small, though, right? This little owl. It looks like the owl that is, I forgot his name, but he's really beautiful, and he's he's very exotic looking. If owls are, I feel like they are from all over the world. I'm not sure. They could be maybe just from North America. That I don't know, but that is an owl. Yeah, okay, you're comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card is representing an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin. Okay, got it. To feel at home with yourself. To live comfortably no matter what it is, no matter what's happening in the world around you. Yeah, there could be. Right now there's a lot of BS going on where they are, tricking everybody that they want equality and that they want to save the planet. No, guys, they don't want either one. They want us to hate each other, and they want to take away gasoline and all this other stuff. Yeah, they do. So they're saying that the planet is hurting, and they are silencing climatologists. But we're not going to talk about that. No, we're not. So let's see what we have here for Taurus's person. Yeah, let's see what we got. Somebody might be a teacher. Your person might be a teacher, Taurus, right? They could be. And they might be Pisces with the hangman here, all right? So I feel like that your person maybe, somebody's inviting them. Not somebody, the universe is inviting them to feel like to trust in their wisdom and to kind of feel like their wisdom of maybe strength or courage, something like that, where to feel comfortable in their own skin. The world is at their feet, yeah, with this world card, literally. And the peace pipe is being offered here. I just feel like maybe they, and this dragonfly card can talk about healing maybe, or time to adapt as well. The peace pipe is like, back in the day, I feel like it was the natives were offering, they could have been offering marijuana, right? Of course, right? The peace pipe, because it kind of mellows people out. But, I'm not native, so I'm not really sure. If somebody could comment on that, that'd be great, because that's really interesting, right? I would appreciate if nobody comments on the other thing I was talking about, because you can't speak freely, guys. No, you can't. But we can talk about the peace pipe, all right? So maybe you're going to use the peace pipe tonight. Your person is Taurus. Maybe they smoked the peace pipe. I don't know. So let's get into it and see, you guys. But the peace pipe is really to offer, it's like to offer peace and healing between people. That's what it is. It's like, what do you call that when you give up a fight with somebody? I forget the name. I kind of surrender, but that's not the right word. So let's see. Your person, their current energy right now, Taurus, without more oracle cards here, is showing up as the Chariot. Maybe they might be Cancer, right? They could be. And the Emperor showing up. They could be Aries, your person, Taurus. And remember, this is their reading, so these could be people they're dealing with too. The Chariot, Cancer, and the Emperor, Aries. It could be, right? And only you guys are going to know this stuff, kind of, right? If you know your person well. Now, if you just met them and you went on 2 dates, right? This could still be your person. It could be on some level, right? But it may not be. It just depends, right? I feel like you guys will know if that's your person or not. Queen of Pentacles showing up, Taurus. There you are in their reading. All right, so I feel like they are your person. And in their, excuse me, guys, in their environment is the King of Swords. This could be any air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And it could be somebody making a decision in their environment, right? Or them maybe analyzing too. It could be anybody in their environment, though. Maybe even it's you. Maybe even, does that even sound correct? No, not really. Or proper. No, it doesn't. And so judgment is, right here, Taurus's person. Judgment is right here, right? And this is their concern. It could be a decision. This could be about a rebirth and a healing and it could be, maybe they want to make up with you, right? With the peace pipe here. Things could be coming to light. I'm not sure what those things might be yet. No, it could be great things, though. These are all mostly positive cards. I feel like they're positive cards. The World card is really something wonderful here. So what they desire is the Four of Swords, all right, which could be a healing. Something is burdening their thoughts, right, their mind here. In the past, they could have been confused. They could have been making a careful choice, Taurus. It depends here. They could have had options even, right? We're not sure yet. This reading so far just looks like, it doesn't look like, this could be a healing between you and your person. It's possible. So let's get into it and see. They're in the Chariot energy right now, Taurus, with the Page of Cups, and they have the Nine of Swords. All right, so they're, they are worried about victory here. Maybe they want you to give them the peace pipe. All right. Yeah, and don't forget to put a Spanish fly in their drink, Taurus. All right, you're good at that stuff. Just kidding, you guys. I'm not even sure what a Spanish fly is. I feel like it's a pill or something you put in, like someone's drink when you want to have sex with them, right? I feel like it knocks them out or something. I don't know. They used to have songs about that stuff. And, kind of jokes about it back in the day, right? Yeah. I mean, I feel like it was way back in the day. Page of Swords, Six of Wands, and this is their thoughts right now. They're worried. I feel like they're thinking you're going to have victory with somebody maybe, or they're worried they can't, like, get back together with you, something like that. I feel like it is about you, but we're going to see here. The Queen of Pentacles is in the near future. That's you, Taurus, most likely. Unless, of course, you're dealing with, like, another earth sign, right? Your person. or your person is an earth sign. The Knight of Swords is showing up with the page here. So they're, for me, they are dwelling on some type of victory that they think is going to take place quickly. Or, you know, I feel like they're worried. Maybe they're worried because, you know, maybe somebody already had victory and maybe cut them out here. It's going to depend. Let's continue. And the Emperor is showing up with the Strength card. We're going to crack the case, so you guys. Yeah, we are. What's that English guy's name? I keep forgetting his name. But I was never really interested in watching his stuff. Because it was really too old, okay? And I'm not very young, so if I didn't want to watch it, you know it's really old. Yeah, Strength card. I think Robert Downey Jr. did a he did a remake of it. Yeah, he did. So the Eight of Wands is showing up over here. And this is going to be the root here. This is change. You're trying to have courage about change. Maybe about things kind of falling into place, about change. Your person might be having an epiphany right here. Or, you know, I feel like they are. Things are coming to light here. Maybe they think you're going to heal the situation with somebody, Taurus. They could. But let's continue here. And in the past is the Seven of Cups showing up with the Star card. So this is in their recent past. Yeah, they were confused, I think, if somebody was going to heal a situation. Yep, could be about Aquarian too, but the Two of Pentacles is here with the Seven of Cups. For me, that is like going back and forth. They might have had their own options here. Maybe they were thinking about kind of healing a situation. Your person here, I feel like they want to heal the situation with you, possibly. Maybe they want to overcome the situation and they're trying to have courage because they want change. And I wonder too if they have learned something that has put them in this energy, the Nine of Swords. Like if they have, you know, if they've learned of something, some epiphany, right? Here, and the Lantern talks about the same thing. It can also talk about instincts. Right? It can. So let's see what else we have. Let's see what's on their mind. The Ten of Wands showing up with the Four of Cups. This is their, what's on their mind. They're carrying a burden, definitely. They think you're rejecting them. What? Let's see. Or somebody is. Or they're just kind of happy and this is a major burden. The World card. Here's the World card again. This is an ending and a new beginning. This World card is telling your person that they have many blessings and to expand their life. Like to have courage here. They're trying to do that right here. Sorry, you guys. In the near future, they have the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. They're worried about you in the near future. That could be today, Taurus. Your person. This could be their energy today. The wounded warrior wondering what's going to happen next with you or about you. Why is that Nine of Wands there? They're trying to protect their heart here. Eight of Swords, they feel like they're stuck. There's no way out for them. That's kind of how they feel. The Judgment card is showing up with the Eight of Pentacles reversed. This is their concern. They think you're going to get back together with somebody. Wow. That's what they think, Taurus. Pretty sure here. Yeah, they wouldn't be this upset. And it could be also in their concern that they think they want to get back together with you though, and you're not trying. Like Eight of Pentacles reverse, you are not trying. I feel like so they either want to get back together with you or you're getting together with somebody. I feel like this is forgiveness here, the peace pipe. Somebody needs to forgive here. There could have been a fight here. Possible. The King of Swords is in their environment with the Nine of Cups. The person might be an air sign, Taurus, right? They could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra in their own environment here. Why is the Nine of Cups there in their environment? The Devil. Wow. They might be Capricorn too, but they are in fear here for sure in their environment about a wish. For me, they think things are going to end. That's what they think. Excuse me. This is why the World card is such a burden to them with the Ten of Wands and the Four of Cups. Like, this is an ending right here. The World card is an ending and a new beginning. Typically, that is like the major gist of it. Yeah. But I feel like your person here is carrying a burden because they think things are over, or maybe you already left them, or you're going to leave them to be with somebody else. Yeah, and you're not going to try with them any longer. No more. You're not going to make an effort. Let's see what else their concern is about. The Ten of Cups. Maybe they're married to you. The King of Wands. So this could be your person, Taurus, right? This King of Wands here could be an air sign right here. It could be many people. It could be Cancer. The Emperor is up here. Aquarius showing up. Could even be another earth sign, but I feel like for sure there's a King of Wands in this reading, and there may also, for sure, there could be a King of Swords in this reading. So in their concern, I feel like that you're going to get back together, or you're not going to return to them and work on things. Get another card for them. Excuse me, for Taurus's person. Let's see. I'm going to use this deck over here. And let's see what we got for Taurus's person. Showing the energy for Taurus's person. And we have the card of Emily Bronte. This is the fantasy card. This is somebody who dreams about, like, the perfect life, kind of. Let's see what else we have. I feel like Emily Bronte wrote the story about Jane Eyre. I don't know if you guys know that. Jane Eyre was a great movie or a great book to read. I feel like it is. Very, very old. Let's look at your person here. They have the card of the wings. This is like taking flight. Let's see what we have for them. They have all these good cards here, but I feel like something is coming to light, and they want forgiveness. I feel like they could want forgiveness right here in their concern. Your person, for some of you guys, did something here, Taurus. I feel like they might have did something, like, to upset you. You could have maybe found out something about them, and now maybe on some level you want to reunite with them. Maybe they want forgiveness, or they want to reunite with you. Sorry, this is their reading. But, you know, I feel like this is definitely about you. Here's the Queen of Pentacles here, right? I mean, it should be, but, you know, this is your person's reading, but we can't always tell. Excuse me, that's why we do these readings, right? But I feel like your person here is, like, they're really worried here and they're hurt. Or they are worried, stressed out. They don't feel like there's any hope for this situation. No, they don't. They could have been confused in the past if they could heal this with you. I feel like that's what this is. The peace pipe is here. I feel like they want to heal the situation with you. This person, I feel like they don't want it to end with you. And there could be third-party energy here too. This King of Wands, that could be them. But the King of Wands and the King of Swords are like right next to each other. Right? And I feel like this could be third-party here. And they found out something like that. And maybe they're at the point where they don't care. They just want to offer the peace pipe. And they want to start over. This could be about them wanting to, this world card over here could be about them wanting to expand their world with you. Let's look at the fantasy card with Emily Bronte. Let's see what this has to say. And let's see. Dwelling, indulging, hiding in fantasy. I feel like they are dwelling on this totally. The Nine of Swords, you can't stop thinking here. Can't stop thinking and worrying. The Page of Swords, dwelling. The Knight of Swords can be dwelling too. It can. Anything with a sword can be like thinking or overthinking. The Eight of Swords they have. What's on their mind? They think that the cycle's going to end. They think it's over. So let's get a couple more cards here. Let's see what the wings have to say. And the wings, on the wings of love, right? Yeah, let's see what we got. And wishes, ambition, and wandering. Yeah, your person thinks you're wandering, Taurus, pretty sure. Yeah, this could be, I feel like they had a revelation here. Dragonfly, Hangman. Yeah, they had like, something happened. Like they found out somehow. It says right here, coming to light, finding out. That your person found out that maybe, Taurus, you have somebody else, or you're considering maybe, to enter into a union with somebody. Let's get a couple more cards here. It's kind of an interesting reading, I have to say it is. Let's look at, we're going to use the Cosmic Tarot here, which is a beautiful deck. Yeah, it is. Let's see what we have. And let's look at, it's a little different. Let's look at their near future, where they feel like really worried about what's going to happen with regard to you, the Fool card. Yeah, they think you're going to take a chance on somebody else. Seven of Swords. Yeah, definitely. Your person thinks you are being sneaky with somebody else, right? They could be thinking you're walking away and leaving them with all these swords, right? The moon is there, like there's a secret. Yeah, okay, this is in the near future. I feel like this is now. Yeah, these timings are not like, I don't know, on. The timings are not. But the feelings are here. Your person's worried you have somebody else, maybe a King of Wands. Now let's see, let's get one more card here on them. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. And this is where they are totally dwelling here on you having victory. They think you're going to cut them out. Or I feel like they think it's going to be over. And the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you see that? Wow. And this man has all these swords. They're actually in his head, some of them. He's terrified. Your person is terrified. Yeah, they are. I never say that in a reading, right? Not really. Well, I do sometimes say petrified. That's, yeah. But, I mean, look at the man here. It almost looks like, these demons are coming for him. Princess of Cups. It's in the reverse. This is the Page of Cups reversed. Maybe they got some, maybe they saw some communication that wasn't so, like, kind of easy to look at, like that, kind of, maybe they read some of your texts or something like that. Page of Cups in the reverse can be, I feel like it can be some bad communication. Let's see what they have to say, because this is the tarot, the Cosmic Tarot, right? Yeah, super cosmic. I feel like it is. Let's see what we have. And Princess of Cups. Let's see. A young woman with a lily. Yeah, hold her hand over a cup in a protective gesture. And what this card is like implying is, or speaks to, is sentimental feelings, pensive, thoughtful, quiet, tender, romantic, kind, gentle, dreamy, sensitive, unconcentrated, indolent. I feel like indolent is somebody who is, let's see, insecure. It can talk about somebody who's insecure. This is interesting here. Yeah. Yeah, it's in the reverse. I feel like your person is really insecure here. I feel like they are, because, yeah, they are. Whoever this is, they want to offer you the peace pipe, and they want to make up. Yep. It could be a water sign, possibly. Let's see what else we have here. And we have... Yeah, they know about the wandering here. They know you have a wish. Where's that Nine of Cups? Right here in their environment. You see that? This is because that's what the wings are about. They're about wishes and ambition. This is in their environment. They have a lot of fear here, Taurus, that you're making a decision about, like, to have your wish. That's it. They're petrified. Wouldn't even want to be this person. Yeah. You might be rich and good looking. I still don't want to be them, all right? And in their desire is a Nine of Swords, right? Yeah, let's see what we got. Why is that Nine of Swords now? This is what they desire. And we have the Nine of Cups. Wow, it's a different reading, different deck rather. And these two people are really in love with each other, right? Yeah, they are. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful card. And let's see what else we have. The Empress. This is their desire. And this could be you, the Empress, because they can be Taurus. The Empress could be Taurus or Libra. I feel like they want to heal the situation with you. The Tower. And they want you to leave this Empress behind. They're in the Tower about somebody here, Taurus. They are. And yeah, the Empress can be Taurus or Libra. Yeah. But the Tower here, this is a major ending here. I feel like it is. Or that's what they're worried about, right? And the Eye of Horus, this is interesting, is kind of like radiating these beams down on the tower. This is the Eye of Horus is about protection and health. I feel like it is. It can be about wealth too, I believe. The crown is falling off. Wow. This looks like Illuminati stuff for sure, with the crown falling down and the Eye of Horus. The Eye of Horus, I feel like Horus was an Egyptian god, something like that. But it is about protection here. And this is what your person wants. They want protection. They want the Ace of Wands with you. They want a passionate new beginning with you. And they want protection. Yeah. And they want the Tower to fall down with somebody here for sure. And let's see what they have to say here about this Tower. Let's see what they have to say. Because these people are, you know... Let's see, they're kind of interesting here. Not the traditional tarot. No, it's not. The Eye of God. Okay, they call it the Eye of God. It is also known as the Eye of Horus. I feel like it's known as the Eye of God to the Egyptians, potentially or possibly. Shoots out lightning bolts. One of them sets a tower on fire. Wow. Two people in a crown tumble down into the deep. Meaning, this is forced change. Yeah, this can be like... the Eye of God shoots out lightning bolts. That's what we need right now, you guys. Yeah, to change. Right? Because they want to change everything. No constitutional, nothing. No rights. That's what they want. Right? So, but this is what we need, right? So, and your person here, this is what they want. They want protection here. They want protection from God. This is really interesting. So the meaning here is forced change. That's what this is, though. This is forced change. And it doesn't talk about protection here so much. Let's see. It can, but let's see what it says here. Forced change, breakdown, ruin, fight, catastrophe. Yeah, we know the Tower can be those things. It can be destruction, a catastrophe, like a terrible ending. Breaking up, or catastrophe can be like an earthquake, too, or something like that. Breaking up of constricting convictions. Wow. Yeah, because the Tower can be a powerful realization that can wake you up to things. Arrogance. And we have that up here. We have the Epiphany with the Hangman. And this card, the Dragonfly, things coming to light. This is what they want, though. Your person wants, like, protection from the divine. But they also want... Let's talk about arrogance. Yeah, this is, like, in the reverse, I believe. But... You can talk about disappointment. Yeah, when people are in the Tower, they're unhappy, of course, right? Chance for a new start, liberation, enthusiasm. Yeah, when the Tower starts, it is. It can, when the Tower falls, it can be time to rebuild. It can be, right? Like a new start. Your person wants you to pull down the Tower with this other person. Light it up, light it on fire, light it up. Maybe with that peace pipe, right? Right after you guys take a toke together, right? Right, Taurus? That's funny. But, you know, Taurus, that's what they want. They want the Tower to come tumbling down. I feel like you're passionate about somebody here. Yeah, and they want, yeah, they want that to end here, and they want to heal the situation with you. We're going to find out in the extended. This is going to be an interesting extended reading. It is. We're going to see their outcome, how they feel about you, Taurus, actions that they're going to take, how they are seeing the situation, and what they could be hiding or what you don't know about them. There's plenty you may not know about this person, right? I feel like you could be focusing on this other person, this Empress possibly. And and what they are fearing too. We want to find out what they are like fearing. And we're going to pull some oracle cards. Thank you so much. In fact, I think I'm going to pull these the Lenormands. Yeah, we're going to do a little spread on that. They're all super affordable. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, Taurus, to your person's extended. Right? Yeah. Thank you so much, guys.